Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello. How is everyone on this beautiful Thursday morning? Sunshine behind me. So that makes me happy. Spring is close. And Daya is here. Hello, hello. Good morning. JC is here too. Oh, and Elizabeth. Hello, Elizabeth. How are you? Ooh, Lilith. It's good to see you. And Mark's here as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, how are you guys? Ooh, and Michael. Woohoo! Michael is in the house. Hello, it's good to see you. How is reading Wuthering Heights going? I haven't listened to it. I actually wanted to start listening to so step back. I found a YouTube channel again where a German person reads out the book Wuthering Heights. It's a lot longer. So yesterday I kind of calculated how much I have to listen to each day in order to finish it by the end of April. So, but it's okay. It's like, okay, because I didn't listen to it yesterday, but it should be around 20-25 minutes a day, which I had the same length I listened to with To the Lighthouse, and which worked good for me. But I had a headache again yesterday, and it was even worse than the days before. So I didn't do really much anything yesterday in the afternoon. I was like just, drinking cola, which helped. The headaches were gone by the start of the evening, and they are gone still. So fingers crossed. I was thinking that might have to do with dehydration, or I'm actually drinking enough, I think, but with electrolytes, that I might struggle with that. So today I remembered this morning that while I was in India, I always drank this salted lime water, and I was like, Anya, you should not just drink water, but when I feel like, oh, something's happening around my head, maybe I should then immediately just drink some salted lime water, and maybe that's the trick to avoid those headaches. I don't know, but that's what my thought was yesterday. So, yeah, listening to Wuthering Heights is on my to-do list today. Dilara, hello, good morning. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm doing okay. I have made it this far. Yeah. I remember last time we spoke, it was all about switching jobs and having, I don't remember the word, what it's called. Is it an apprenticeship or something? You had this idea of doing something to help you get better experience with your jobs. I don't know, but you were kind of job hunting. So if you want to share what's the status right now, I hope it's a positive status. See, you also haven't started it yet, but you bought it. Yeah, I'm also still thinking of getting an edition, I already looked them up on my site where I can buy used books. And so I put it into my to buy list. But with this site, when you order more books, you get to a certain price. It's better, you don't have to pay any shipping costs. You don't have to do any. So that's why I haven't bought it yet. But Easter is coming up, and I will probably also get some books for my kids. So yeah. JC, Anya, are you one of those people who, if they don't drink their coffee or get caffeine by a certain time of day, you get a headache? Maybe, but I probably get it also has to do with eating habits. Yesterday I had a meeting at like noon, so we didn't eat, just talk. I had coffee in the morning, my usual 2 cups. I'm guessing it's really like my body needs regular routines with eating, and that's why when I remember also, for instance, when we go on vacation and it's stressful in the morning and I don't eat, get headache. So I'm guessing that's why I think the electrolytes or something, my blood sugar levels, whatever. Like I said yesterday, I'm very sensitive. Whenever something happens, it's a headache. That's how my body reacts to anything. That's why it's sometimes difficult for me to figure out, okay, what's the actual reason right now? What can I do to stop it from? And I also don't want to take pain medication all the time. That's why I'm trying to, create my lifestyle in a way that I don't get headaches constantly. But it's not as easy when you have a little chaotic life because of kids, job, and everything. So yeah, I get a headache too if I don't have my coffee. Yeah, I'm definitely also someone who needs coffee, and that's why I also drink Coca-Cola when I have a headache for longer. I usually don't drink it, but it's also like medicine. It helps really with balancing something. So yeah, and it also has caffeine in it. Good morning, Emmy. With a cup of coffee, aspirin, and paracetamol. That's how it's pronounced in German. Lay down for a 20-minute nap immediately. That's exactly what I did yesterday, which helped. Not with coffee, but with Coca-Cola, Coke, and pain medication. And I also was so tired, I took a nap, and then afterwards was back to it. So yeah, it's a good tip. There are other cures, but we can talk about this later. Everything that rises blood pressure is good. Elizabeth, yes, I was diagnosed with a strained neck yesterday. Oh no, I can't work a job with this nonstop. Yeah, oh no. And what can you do about this? I mean, probably you have to, what is it called? There are people that help you get some exercises and do stuff like massages. I don't know what they are called, but Mark is already about 100 pages in and feel like I'm on the verge of a kind of reading habit. Woohoo! That's cool. And it's a good read, probably. Elizabeth, I got a concussion. Oh no, last month in February and stopped job searching when I, oh no. And probably this is connected with your strained neck then. Oh no, that's not good news. I hope you get better. That's the first, most important thing for you. Probably first getting back to health, and then you can think about job hunting again. And Michael's happy about Mark's reading. Emmy, was a Tuesday stream not there because you had a headache? Yeah, no, it wasn't actually. Yeah. No, I had an appointment, but I also had a headache. Yeah. Yeah, but yesterday I also already said that I'm sorry, I should have put a community news tab or what it's called out, but yeah. Oh no, Jesse, I have chronic pain, so there isn't a day where I'm not in some kind of pain. Oh no, but I do try to refrain from taking really strong pain medicine unless it's 10. It's a 10 level pain day. Yeah, that's bad. Chronic pain, I can't imagine. I deal with pain kind of regularly, so I always am thinking about people like you who have chronic pain issues. Like, I can't imagine. I was oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I was prescribed physical therapy, yeah, and I really hope it helps quickly. I'm so sorry, Elizabeth. I hope things get better really soon. Yes. Yes, I hit the back of my head on the back of the book cabinet that was on my bedroom wall. Oh no. It's okay. I'm sorry you have so many of them. I'm sorry you have so. Is it about the stream that I skipped or? Oh yeah, I have so many streams. Yes, makes sense now. I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow. Yes, I stream, and I can already tell you that I won't be streaming on Monday too, because I have another doctor's appointment in the morning. That's the problem with doctors or headaches. Oh, yeah, not the streams. I thought Emmy meant it's okay because I have so many streams anyway, then it's okay when I skip another stream. Yeah, but maybe Emmy meant headaches, or it both would fit. Yeah, on Monday I have a doctor's appointment again, but then I will be back on Tuesday. But let's have a quick look at the cards. I got 2 cards. First, the Knight of Cups in reverse. It was like that. And I think you can see someone rushing, full of energy. And I think this is more about going too fast, rushing things. So more in a negative way. Don't go too fast. Don't stress yourself out. Don't rush. You got time. And this was also in reverse, the 5 of Cups. And it is like falling into those patterns. We all know this. We have certain patterns, especially when we're stressed out, we fall back into all the time because we're so stressed. Like, for instance, me eating junk food and stuff because I don't want to think about preparing healthy food when I'm stressed out. And so this is a good combination, because when we rush, we fall into those old habits. They come back, and maybe slowing down helps us stay healthy. And yesterday we had, unfortunately, I kind of put the cards away from yesterday. We had also this card of being overwhelmed, having too much baggage or too much on our shoulders. And maybe it's a reminder for us to really think about what is really important right now. What do we really need to focus on? And how can we get rid of some stuff that's on our plates, to actually, for instance, create healthy habits, stay and have healthy routines that really also help our bodies to stay healthy. Headaches. Thank you, Emmy. Oh, see, and probably because what happened to you, you have daily headaches. Can't imagine. Very funny. Everyone's like, so where the headaches and not the streams. I'm the same way, Anya. I had waffle for dinner last night, so I had a terrible sleep. See, how food can influence our sleep habits, for instance, and then throw us off for the next day because we hadn't good sleep. And so guys, take it slow if it's possible. And see, Daya, that resonates a lot with how I wish I published already. Oh, I know you. So I lose track of the process and wish if I went faster, I'd be there already. Yeah, I'm the same. But good news is yesterday I finished editing this round at least, and I sent myself a copy of the manuscript, of all the files, so it's safe, and I will let it rest now. I don't know how long. I just don't want to look at it. I can't watch it and look at it anymore. So I will probably take a little bit of a break and just see what comes up. I probably will work on something else, or we'll take it slow. And mindfulness is good. Yes, definitely. Hi, Cool Gamer. Thank you, Dilara. Yeah, fast is slow and slow is fast. I often tell this also to my husband, who's also leads a very stressful life and doesn't sleep a lot. And I'm like, you should sleep, replenish your energies. And the thing that took 5 hours working through during the night might have been just 2 hours of work in the morning, like that's my theory. But how many rounds you think you had? I would say at least, I worked on an English and a German manuscript. So, but with this one, the German is now was the second round, I would say. With the English, I worked on the English first and translated it, and now edited the German version and realized that my English version is too bad. So I would say it was the second round of editing now. Yeah, but I did several rewrites as well. So lots of work. Elizabeth, sleeping more for a while since I got concussed last month. Now has me awake in the middle of the night. Oh, yeah. Because you probably slept more into the day. Also, what is next in your idea bundle? Maybe my pirate story? This would be a fun project, but also a big one. But I really want to do it. But I will see. Like I said, I will take a breath. Wait a minute. like just journal a bit and then see what happens. I'm not even upset about being awake now. I'm happy to be here. Oh, we're happy to have you here. So let's do a sprint. Mark says hi to Cool Gamer and Emmy. I think it should count more than that you not being generous enough. I don't really know what you mean. What should count more? Editing? Let's sprint. And yeah, just enjoy the first 40 minutes, and I will start with drinking coffee. Okie dokie. First sprint done. How did everybody do? Dyer is probably eating currently, and she got 411 words and some handwritten. And now it's food time. Elizabeth shared that it's going to be her birthday soon. It's 3:29 a.m. in Eastern Standard Time, and 3:29, or yeah, March 29th is my birthday. I am happy. Yeah, those little nuggets make us happy. And she made me calculate. I'll be a quarter of a century old. It's like, wait a minute, what's that? So yeah, you're so young. Oh, and Michael is going to, or is maybe currently already, writing a poem. I shall go ahead and write us a poem for the stream. Awesome. And I think I know what to write it about. Now I'm very curious. And yeah, Michael already let me know on Instagram that there is another Writertown Junction weekend coming up, end of April. I think, was it April 27th? And I might also be streaming then. So yeah, that's something for us to look forward to. Oh, awesome. The writing muse is coming back to me, says Elizabeth. I had a bad creative block for a while. On Saturday morning, I had a good dream. I love those dreams. And when I woke up, the creative block was broken. Yes, I always, not always, but also sometimes have a dream that really sparks something, like an idea, or so I know this feeling, and it's awesome. So the drunken kitty joined us. Wait a minute, I have to, oh yeah. I was like, but the drunken kitty wasn't here from the start. It was Lilith. It was like someone else was here. So, but 750 handwritten words. Awesome. That's a lot. And Dilara probably reading 25 pages, and I was encouraged to cook by me. Oh yes, dal. So I ordered some ingredients for lentil dal and rice. Awesome. It's Ramadan, yes. So there's special bread for it, and it resembles naan a bit. Oh, not a lot, but a bit. Now I'm getting hungry. Yeah, dal is very healthy and tastes good. And I also love naan, and we ate lots of naan, yeah, in India. And yes, I know that it's Ramadan right now, but I don't know how long it's been going and how long it will be going still. So I just recognized it on the side. Oh yeah, till April the 9th still, so still quite a long time. From March 10th till April. I mean, everyone who's doing Ramadan is lucky it's spring now, Sometimes when it's in the summer, it moves around. I don't know how and why. Probably it is connected, similar probably to Easter or something, that is not always in the same time during the year. So sometimes it's in the summer, and I just know from my Syrian friends that they don't even drink water during the day then, and only start eating and drinking after the sun went down. So in summer, the sun goes down quite late. So yeah. So that must be really hard, and it's quite a long time. So, I mean, I don't know how many weeks that is. It's a month. Is it a month? Yeah, it should be a month. Yeah, of course. So yeah, not a lot, but oh yeah, the bread resembles naan. Emmy had her coffee and reading. Feel happier to start the day now. Awesome. Yes, I also had my first cup. We'll drink the next one soon. Emmy, I'm pondering over a question. I want to illustrate my next novel. Should I make it black and white or color? From a printing point of view, it would be cheaper. Black and white, you don't have to pay for the colored pages. I just know that it's also a bit more when you are setting up the manuscript for printing, you have to always count or look exactly where the colored pages are. So it will be a bit more complicated, and a bit more expensive, the printing. So if this is something that you want to my English is my brain's not functioning. Consider, if you want to consider that as well while making your decision, this would be something that might be important later on. So but otherwise, colors are always good, It's so easy. Elizabeth, saying it is a quarter of a century makes me feel older than I am. Yeah, it sounds like really a lot, but it actually isn't. Saying I'll be 25 makes me feel younger. Yeah, definitely. When I'm thinking about that, I will be half a century in in like a little bit more than 6 years. I'm turning 44 this year in April. It's not that far away. And in like 6 years and a bit, I will turn half a century. That sounds like, ooh. That is also kind of cool. Yeah, yes, the weekend of the 27th of April. Yeah, that's when the Writertown Junction is going to happen. Black and white can be printed, color only, ebook due expenses. Want to illustrate by myself, so really wish to get to this decision. Yeah. And it's probably good to make this decision from the start, and not to change it around later. I mean, very nice, JC says to the drunken kitty. Oh, and Lil got restless, you know how she is. Things to see, people to do. Elizabeth, I couldn't really write when I had that concussion, yeah. And that sinus, yes, I remember your sinus infection. I had that started 5 days before the concussion, made writing quite difficult. The sinus infection started 15 days after I was laid off from my last job, and I had been feeling different about my job the last few weeks I worked there. So it's no wonder I had a bad creative block this year. Yeah, when so much is going on in your life, of course, this. Oh my God. Yeah, Ramadan is a month. I don't fast, by the way, but I used to as a teenager. And one time it was summer. Oh, yeah. Like you said, it was so difficult. Yeah, I can only imagine. No, I cannot really imagine. We just talked about how easily I get a headache. This would kill me probably. Elizabeth, I didn't know you had health problems. I hope you'll feel better. Yeah, me too. Sounds difficult. Elizabeth, try having to say half century. Yeah, that milestone was last year for the drunken kitty, for Thomas. I'm turning 44 in June, so we are same age. Awesome. That's so cool. Yes, I also remember that. Plus, I had really, this year is like, didn't start very good for you. Yeah. Plus, I had a car accident on January 13th, so that made this year even more difficult. And Emmy is about 1/3 of the century, which would be start of 30, like 33, if I'm 33, 4, I don't know, if I calculate correctly in my head. Yeah. And you do that in 25 years, obviously. Okay, let's sprint. I'm pretty sure the drunken kitty needs to go on its round. Wants to chat with the nurses. So let's set up a 15-minute timer. So here we go. Yeah, I remember that you said you just got the car and then yeah. Uh, yeah, I love that this has become about fractions. Maybe you have to change the your poem, Michael. Yeah, and math poem would be fun too. Actually, thinking about that. 5. Oh yeah, that was this comment. Nonetheless, I'm happy now. Happier now. That's good. And you're ready. Awesome. Oh, and some of my residents are full century. Yes, so we can't complain. So true. So let's enjoy the next sprint. Have fun. Okie dokie. That was sprint number 2. I was so distracting with reading Michael's poem that I almost missed the end of the sprint. Which is a really cool poem, Michael. Very fun story. I first want to say hi to Ian. Hello, good morning. Yeah, there's a fun little story because yesterday at the end of my stream, Ian wrote a comment in the chat like, "Hail to the TBR." He actually meant hail to the TRK, yeah, the Rabbit King, which was Thomas' personality yesterday. So yeah, just a little side bit. But let's just first read Michael's poem, which is so fun. It's a fun story, and I want to share it with you. The Bakery. I was walking down the road to reach the bakery. I just wanted to be there. Swiftness was my key. There was a man up ahead who walked while looking up. He was so slow he could have been sipping tea from cup. He somehow made me angry, though, this man among the birds, as if he knew what I did not and could cite lofty words. Passing him was easy work. I did so full in fly. He said, "Good morning" to me then. I made him no reply. I reached the bakery in time, my destination true. Journeys were for lofty fools. This I surely knew. But when inside, I realized, with nothing but dismay, that I had left my money back at home, most far away. I am running down the road as swiftly as I can, a longer road to be sure, but one without the man. I grab my money where it is and set out in my rue. I am breathless as I seek my destination true. I see it in advance, of course, like a move in war. The man is at the bakery and just before the door. I run and desperately. Surrender is for fools. But then something happens that shatters all the rules. The man walked up to the door, with handle there to find. He opened it as I approached. He held it and in kind. That is such a cool poem, Michael, and such a funny story as well. I can imagine. I don't know if this is a true story that happened to you, but it's very funny, and I imagined you running to get your money. So yeah, thank you so much for sharing this with us. Yeah, so cool. And it's a different kind of style you chose this time to tell it. Still a poet in poetry form, but differently than your usual style. So very cool. Yes, Anya was so good. JC, yeah. Dyer got 150 words in the end of the sprint. Awesome. Emmy, I'm sketching for a character, trying to decide on hair currently and between a bun or braids with uncontrolled curls. Yeah, and something like hairstyle can say a lot about the character, can it? Can reveal some things. So it's good to think about that. Would they actually choose a bun or the braids? The Drunken Kitty, also 350 words. And I told an 8 cat stories. Try to convince that she doesn't have to be afraid of cats. Oh, she's afraid of cats. I mean, the cat from my parents-in-law is like a little bit aggressive. Especially, I'm afraid, especially when it's nighttime, everyone's asleep, and I have to go and use the bathroom, so I have to get up. And I once had the experience that I tapped through the dark apartment, and suddenly someone was catching my leg. So yeah, it can be a bit. We all are kind of afraid of her. Yeah, like I said, she's a little bit aggressive, especially to us when we come visit, because I guess the cat prefers that it's a lot more quiet when us and the kids aren't there. So yeah, so I can understand that some people have fears with cats. Why not both? Put a thin braid around the base of each bun. Ooh, interesting. Both too complex for a careless character it is. Would be too neat as well. Yeah, that's why it's important to think about it, huh? A lot of people have their fear reduced by being introduced to kittens. Yeah, I can imagine that when you have those. We actually once, maybe this cat is so aggressive because when it was still a kitten, my husband and I actually watched it for, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks in our apartment because my parents-in-law went on a vacation, I'm guessing. That's some long time ago. And yeah, she was actually really cute back then, and we played with her, but maybe we did something wrong and messed her up. I don't know. Yeah. And back to Michael's poem, JC says, very cool poem that told a very good story, Michael. Yeah, the poem is very dramatic. There's a really like climax there. So cool. And seriously, JC says, I'm first in line to buy your collection. Me too. We will probably battle each other, JC, to get the first edition, like with the Harry Potter book sales. We're all eagerly waiting for Michael's poetry collection. Oh yeah, Cammy to Emmy. Gotcha, the bun then, as it takes less effort to be made by the character. Yeah. And Mark also loves Michael's story. Looks at her own hair. She just twisted up in a clip. Thank you, guys, says Michael. And yeah, again, thanks to you for the cool poem. Emmy, okay, bun then. Maybe it could also be she would stick in random things. Yeah, that's a good one. In random things like a pen while solving a case. That's a good idea. Also something she does unconsciously, because she's thinking about solving a case, and then she does this, putting her hair up. Kemi, some cats are just like that. One of the reasons I was the one picked for Panda was because it's just me. No children or renovations going on. Yeah, probably cats can get annoyed. The drunken kitty, hair and loose bun at back of neck. 2 loose strands that she tucks behind her ears. Strands keep getting loose and she has to pick it out of her mouth. Yeah, that's also a good one when hair gets in the mouth and while thinking, or curling hair while thinking. There's so many. Yeah, that's probably why it's so difficult to decide your options. And once they choose not to like you, oh yeah, it's very hard to change their minds. Yeah, I always just avoid the cat, because I feel like I said, that she's probably annoyed, or it's annoyed because of us visiting and being loud, and so I just give her the space. JC, I don't mind being second to you when it's about Michael's poetry collection. Oh, one of the upstairs cats wanted to approach me, but Panda attacked him. And almost 3 years later, he only lets me close enough to sniff my fingers from a foot away. Oh, yeah, probably scared that he will be attacked again. I'm so glad I hung in there for Michael's poem because I was getting ready to say my good nights. And then I saw Michael's first line. And I was like, oh, I can wait. Yeah. And it was probably worth it. And you can use the last sprint. Again, there's not much time left. Like yesterday, it was also just like, ooh, so late already. But let's do a 15-minute sprint, and maybe it's the perfect time for JC to go to bed, or maybe you just leave. That's also probably easier. I think I have didn't I have a 15-minute timer? Here it is. the cookie timer. Let's watch this one to end the stream. And I said it before, I won't be here on Monday, but I will be back on Tuesday. So I hope you forgive me. Let's share a cookie. Here we go. Enjoy. And sleep well, JC. Okie dokie. That's the end of my stream. I will be back on Tuesday. I hope you guys have a great weekend and wonderful start into the week on Monday. And I will tell my daughter that you like the timer. She will be so happy to hear that. And oh, thank you, Kim, as well. So see you soon, my friends. Ciao, ciao, ciao.